Alright, what up YouTube? Yugioh 101 here. Still under the weather, but I went to locals last night and I got first place. Excuse me, sorry if I'm randomly making noises like that. Uh, it was 4 rounds of Swiss. I went undefeated, got first. That was pretty cool. I got some OTS packs, packed an Ultimate Terror Top. That was kind of cool. But I just want to show you guys the deck that I played. Uh, Paleozoic Frogs. Similar build, if not exact same build as the last video. For what I played at YCS Anaheim, there are some switches in the side and extra though. So the main the main deck, not gonna talk much about, but here we go. Let's go straight into it. 3 swaps, 3 dupes. Do not cut this down to 2. He is very necessary, especially with desires. 2 Ronatons. Do not cut that down to 1. Gyarados Slime Jr. Probably the sickest card on the deck. So good. So good. And then their spells, still the same 3. Desires, the broken, and then traps. So we still play the 3D draw and the 3 foolish. You have to. Like, I cannot tell you guys how important it is that you play all 6 of these, especially now that more mirror matches are going to start happening. You have to resolve these before your opponent, because if you get trap cards inside of your graveyard first, your opponent's going to start getting afraid to play traps, because then you're going to bring back yours without being able to bring back theirs. If that game starts happening, you're going to make free Cheetos before them. The Karma Cut, so good, especially that it's not a cost to pitch, cost to target only. MST, he's my favorite one by far, the most utility. And 2 of the books, this never changed. And then your other traps, you play 3 Reckless Greed, obviously. 3 Wob. Everything's chainable, which is great. And then these are like your non-chainables. 3 strikes and 1 warning, because they're just that broken in the format. And then 1 Breakthrough Seal. You can send it with the Foolish Burial Paleozoic, which is really broken. Game 2 and 3, you want to send this into your grave first turn as quickly as possible. If you don't draw it out to Denko or Jinzo, for example, just to be able to turn it off and then go off, and that's it. Last trap, Compulse. This card is so game breaking. So game breaking. Can't tell you guys how good it is. Except for the main, we go to the side. 2 barrier statues. This card is literally in here just for the Blue Eyes matchup. No other matchup. This deck kind of struggles against Blue Eyes. Oh, and Dark Lord, I guess, is a deck now. So those 2 matchups. If you think that you're going to go first and play this against Metal Foe and get by, you're most likely going to lose. This card is a shutout against Dark Lords and Blue Eyes, though, so it's very good. 2 Maxis, obviously. Something a little different I played Argeki and 2 Dark Holes. Like I said, I don't want to lose to Jinzo or Denko, so every game 2 and 3, those are going in. Regardless if first or second. 2 System Downs for ABC. 2 suffices. 2 Twin Twisters. If you make a simplified game state with this deck, you're almost guaranteed to win. 3 Magical Spring. This is something new. I play this over Anti-Spell now. People are going to think I'm really dumb for saying that. Anti-Spell is a really good card, don't get me wrong. But a lot of people bank on Anti-Spell winning them the game. But when your opponent outs Anti-Spell, which they know Anti-Spell is coming in, so they should be going into outs for it, what happens then? Like, that's my question. So, Magical Spring does a lot more. It stops the Metal Foe matchup from going off because they can't destroy their spells and traps or their pendulums, and it puts you ahead by drawing cards. So, this card does 2 very important things. And I didn't find myself siding anti-spells against ABC. So for me, I just found that Magical Spring was something that I really wanted, and that was that. And the 15th card is 1 D-Berry. D-Berry is good, but I just have one on hand, so I can't really side more than one, but uh, if I had a second, most likely I would probably cut one of the magical springs and make it 2 and 2. And the extra deck. Here's some changes in the extra deck. First off, you have 3 toads. That didn't change, obviously. Those guys, the brokes. 2 Opavina, the best one. 1 Anomalocaris. You could get away with 1. You don't have to play 2 of this. This card's broken, though. 2 Cat Shark. You could also get away with playing 1 of this. I think it just comes down to preference. I like 2 just because I find myself going into 2 every now and again. Daigusto standard, number 45 standard, Sky Cavalry standard, F-Zero, Downer standard. Then the 2 cards that I cut were the second Anomalocaris and the Armored Kappa, in order to put in a couple of synchros, because I found myself getting deburied and Flying Seed, and I just want to be able to keep playing. So, Crystron Quandax, he's level 4 generic water, so you can make him with Great Time Jr. And he's like a formula synchron effect. That's his only effect that's relevant. Not the draw card effect. I wish that'd be broken, but that you could sync him during your opponent's battle phase or main phase, which is broken because formula is only main phase. He's battle phase as well. And then Coral Dragon because he's 6. So if you go like Great Time Jr. and like 1 Paleozoic trap into him, and then activate a trap during your turn and bring back a trap, you could automatically go into Coral Dragon. And next turn you could like pitch a Paleozoic, pitch a Ronin Toad and destroy a card. Once they get rid of him, he draws a card, so he replaces himself. And he's a 24 body, which is actually big in this deck, so it's a very good card, just in general. Very, very good card. And he could just clear fields, so that's very good. That's all I want to say about the deck, but a lot of people are giving Ed the shout out on the deck build, and Ed's my boy. I'm not taking anything away from Ed. Like, me and Ed go way back. But Ed was not the deck builder behind that deck. That needs to be understood, guys. I'm sorry if people keep on saying, I'm going to play Ed's build, I'm going to play Ed's build, I'm going to play Ed's build. I'm the type of person where credit needs to go where credit is due. And the credit to that build does not go to Ed, and it doesn't go to myself either. It goes to Sam Gilbert. And that's who it goes to. That's who we both got it from. That's what it comes down to personally. If the build transforms to something completely different that only Ed's playing, you could say Ed's build then. But for now, like, it's really Sam's build. Is it Ed's deck because Ed did better with it? No, it's not Ed's deck. It's still Sam's deck. It just happened that Ed happened to do well with it. So I just wanted to put my 2 cents in on that, not taking anything away from Ed. Ed's my boy. So happy for him that he's doing well. But Sam's a really good deck builder, and he deserves the more praise that he deserves, and that's that. His build of Paleozoics, my deck and Ed's deck, his build got 3rd place at the YCS, and I almost stopped with it as well. So without saying anything else, this build to us personally is by far, and I'm not saying it by a little, by far the best Paleozoic frog deck out there. Is this build, just because of what it's able to do. So if you guys, excuse me, sorry, if you guys have any questions, feel free to PM me, comment, anything else, and please comment, like, subscribe, guys. When I see more subscribers and whatnot, it really gives me a push to make more videos, bring you guys some more footage and things of that sort. But until then, take care of yourselves and have a good one, guys. Happy holidays. Peace.